Whatever works for whoever is watching, and
do it our way. Our way works. Trust us.
You have to find what method that is for you, like whether
our
it's
way.
Making a list or. For us, what works in handling stress is having a balance. You know what I mean? One of my biggest pet peeves, which probably most people say and don't think about it the same way I do, is like, oh, this relationship is 50-50. Like, that is not accurate to me. Like, it doesn't always work like that. He has his job and his career. I have my career. We have 2 kids. So sometimes it's not going to be like that. And I think everybody always trying to meet in the middle creates its own amount of stress. Sometimes I can't be 50. Sometimes I'm going to be 20 and I need you to be 80. Sometimes you're going to be 30 and you need me to be 70. Like, there has to be a balance. And so when the stress is more on one person, the other person has to step up and support their partner. For someone who has high levels of anxiety like I do and can get stressed out very easily, you as a partner have to know how to not add fuel to the fire. You have to know the person to help them figure out how to get through that.
You have to be the calming balance. So whenever she gets really stressed out, then I try to just reason with her and talk through whatever the stress is. Mm-hmm. Like, just for instance, we're getting ready to move. So we're getting ready to sell our house and move into another house. And she is like, oh my God, I gotta do this, gotta do that. I said, babe, let's relax, let's sit down, let's talk. First of all, we make all the decisions. Mm-hmm. If you're not comfortable with something, we don't have to do it, no matter what anybody says. And let's make a list. What are the things that we need to do? Yeah. We make a list, we check them off the list, so you don't feel like you have to do everything at one time. Mm-hmm. Like, I have to get all this done today. No, what we'll do today is we'll do this and this, tomorrow we'll do that, and you follow that list, that structure, and that ability to have that conversation.
Yeah, that's our method, but the bigger picture is that he can sit me down and do that. That he's there to see that I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, and he can go, okay, well, let's just slow down for a second. Or for him, his stress is like opposite of mine. He gets really reserved and doesn't talk and doesn't communicate, and he just tries to take it all on himself. And so I know that about him. It's about knowing your partner as well. So I'll be like, babe, are you okay?
Yep, and not just break out and cry.
Yeah, I'm fine. And he won't talk about it because he'll try to take it all on himself and not put the stress on me. But you have to know your partner.
That's true.
I'll give him a minute. I understand he needs a minute. And then I'm going to come back in a little bit and say, okay, so this is probably what's wrong with you. Am I correct? Yes or no, whatever the answer is going to be. Okay, so let's just figure it out. You let me know if this is going to work for you. It's just about stepping up when your partner's not at the 50% part. Okay, I could see he's not at 50% right now. He's at 10, so I'm going to be at 90. He could see that I'm at 2, so he's going to be at 98. Whatever the case is, like, I hate that 50-50 thing. It doesn't work like that. You always have to support each other and help each other. If you're both stressed, you have to be there for each other. Do you know what I mean? It's not...
It's difficult to be in a stressful situation and feel like you're going through it alone.
Yeah.
That just adds more stress. If you feel like you can't express yourself to your significant other, that's just another level of stress. Mm-hmm. So having that open line of communication and knowing your partner, and having the ability to, not that you can take the stress away, but alleviate a little bit of it. You'd be surprised on how
sometimes just a conversation
calming a conversation can be in terms of anxiety.
And coming up with a plan, and that's what works for us. Whatever works for whoever is watching, and
do it our way. Our way works. Trust us.
You have to find what method that is for you, like whether
our
it's
way.
Making a list or whatever that specific thing is for you. But just being supportive of the person that you see might be overwhelmed and might be stressed, and being there for that person makes a huge difference.